So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing the newest release by the house of Bentley, and that fragrance is Bentley for Men Silverlake. So if you want to know my thoughts on this fragrance, stay tuned. Hey, what's going on guys? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel. If you are a return subscriber, glad to have you here. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you love fragrances, please just hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure to hit that notification bell, and also be sure to follow my new Instagram fragrance page that I recently just started. That will be in the link below. Now, yeah, that is correct. We are going to be reviewing the newest fragrance from the house of Bentley. This is Bentley for Men Silverlake, so I'm excited to be bringing this one to you guys. Now, before we get into the review, I do want to mention that this fragrance was sent out for review by So Avant-Garde, where you'll be able to purchase this fragrance and many other fragrances from the website. I'll leave their link down below, so be sure to check them out. Now, before we go ahead and get into like details of this fragrance and stuff like that, I do want to go over some information. Now, like I said, this is the newest fragrance from Bentley. It was released in 2020, I believe the end of 2020, so it's not old at all. And this fragrance actually retails for $100 for this 100 ml bottle, which is the only size that this was released in. And the perfumer, she is actually a new and upcoming perfumer. Her name is Anne Ayo. So I'm excited to see how she does with this fragrance. But yeah, let's go ahead and go over the packaging and presentation now. All right, so taking a look at the box. Now it comes in this nice like blue, it's almost like a baby blue color, as you can see in the video. Now, of course, you're gonna have the house of Bentley right there, who is obviously a automotive company that now actually makes fragrances, which is cool. And of course, the name of it for Men, Silverlake. Now, this is a eau de parfum concentration, which is nice. I believe most of their fragrances are eau de toilette, so that is good. That is an EDP. And like I said, this is a 3.4 ounce bottle, 100 ml. Nothing on the top, nothing on the sides. And then on the bottom, of course, you'll have your barcode and your batch code to authenticate your product and see when your product was produced. Now, if you're curious, my batch code is 105610F20. All right, so yeah, nothing else really with the packaging. It's kind of just like your average fragrance box, I suppose. Now let's go ahead and look at the bottle. Now I think this bottle is absolutely stunning, guys. Look at this bottle there. It comes in like it's like really like silver and metallic looking with like a hint of blue. I'm not sure if that's just because the fragrance juice is blue, but it looks great. It kind of comes across like the name entail, Silverlake. That's what it kind of looks like to me. And of course, you have the cap up top that says Bentley. And then on the bottom, just obviously your information about the fragrance and your batch code right there also. Now, the cap, it does have a little bit of a hefty weight to it, which is always nice, but it does not click into place. It kind of just holds on there snugly, but not too snugly where you could confidently pick it up. I would be hesitant of that. And then you have, of course, the atomizer, which actually just like sits inside there. I believe it says Bentley fragrances right there, which is a nice touch. But it actually does sit down quite deep in there. As you can see, it's kind of just barely peeks out. And then also nothing in the cap either. But the atomizer on this fragrance, and we'll talk about that obviously when we first spray it and go over the nose, but the atomizer is actually fairly nice. It does spray out a lot of juice. So for packaging and presentation, there's nothing really too special about it. It's kind of like your average bottle, but it does have a nice weight to it. It's thick glass, and yeah, it's not bad. So I'll give this a 6.5 out of 10 for packaging and presentation. Let's go over to the smell now. So in the top notes of Bentley for Men Silverlake, you're gonna get mint and lemon. In the middle notes, you're gonna get violet leaf, lavender, and pink pepper. And in the base, you're gonna get amber wood and musk. Now, those are some actually very good notes in my opinion. So let's go ahead and spray this one and see what I actually pick up from this fragrance here. Let's get two nice sprays. And as you can see, that atomizer is very solid. All right. Now, it's always a good sign when you spray a fragrance, you can already pick it up in the air without actually putting the test strip to your nose. This stuff is, obviously we'll get to performance, but it is good from just that aspect alone. Wow. Now, yeah, this fragrance opens up very, very, like you'll get that citrusness from the lemon, and also actually pretty decently minty as well. Not a heavy overdose of mint. If you're not into that, you might still like this because it's not too much mint, but it definitely is prominent in this top note of the fragrance. Very good. Now, I heard that this fragrance actually gets compared to Acqua di Gio's Essenza, which unfortunately I've never got my nose on that fragrance because it has recently been discontinued. And if you're trying to get that fragrance, it is very expensive to get now. So if this one actually is very close to Acqua di Gio Essenza, you might want to check this one out. Well, I mean, I do sort of get the Acqua di Gio similarities with this fragrance. Obviously, you can see behind me, I do have three. I have Profumo, Profondo, and Absolute Instinct. It does smell slightly similar to the Profumo, besides obviously the incense and the patchouli and stuff like that, just the DNA of Acqua di Gio. So if you like that DNA, you'll absolutely love this fragrance. Probably even more. This one actually is very, very potent. Obviously, it's an EDP concentration. But once you get past the mint and the lemon in the top notes, you start to actually get that violet leaf. The violet leaf comes in a little bit quite heavy as it dries down. I would say almost like 30 minutes after the initial top notes, you start to get that violet leaf. It is also kind of peppery as well, which gives it a nice backbone to it. You do have that nice spiciness, the pepper, and the backbone of this fragrance. This fragrance actually comes across very, very modern, guys. If you're into the more modern fragrances, you'll definitely love this one. It definitely smells like a 2020 release, especially since you had that amber wood in the dry down. Now, amber wood has been being used a lot more in fragrances. A lot of companies are catching on to that. It just is very modern known. And also you get, well, in the middle notes, you also get lavender. You cannot go wrong with lavender, in my opinion. It's definitely not a barbershop or like a fougere fragrance by any means. You just get a slight lavender, like in the background of this fragrance, but it is there. Now, I think where this one actually shines a lot is in the dry down, guys. You of course get musk. You get a heavy dose of musk in the dry down. This comes across very masculine alongside that nice woodiness from the amber wood. Kind of comes across a little bit golden, like amber wood usually does, to me at least. Just a very, very beautiful fragrance, guys. Also really well blended together. This one does not smell synthetic to me at all. I couldn't say that it does. I mean, the mint and the lemon and the top notes comes across actually pretty natural. Yeah, I love this fragrance, guys. Definitely be wearing this one a lot for spring and summer, which this will be the best for as far as seasons go. You definitely want to stick to the warmer months. Maybe not so in the fall and winter. I don't think this one would be the best for that. Of course, you can wear fragrances whenever you want, but just it's more suitable for the spring and summer weather. Especially since that mint. And like I said, you do get quite a lot of mint in the opening. Yeah, very nice. Now, this actually makes me want to actually get my nose on Acqua di Gio Essenza just to see how close it actually is, because from what I heard, it is very, very close. So I'm kind of curious about that. But yeah, for smell of this fragrance, I'm actually going to rate this one a solid 7 out of 10, guys. This one is a solid release from Bentley. This is actually the only Bentley that I've ever got my nose on. I know Bentley for Men Intense is another heavy hitter from the house. I do want to get that one in the future. But so far, I'm actually surprised by the house of Bentley with this launch of Silverlake. Definitely a good solid release, guys. Let's talk about the performance now. Now, this is where Bentley for Men Silverlake actually surprised me quite a bit, especially for being more of a fresh and citrus heavy fragrance. The performance of this stuff is solid, guys. You will not have to worry about a work day at all, especially like an 8-hour shift. This stuff will last that long, especially being an EDP. Now, this one projects, especially off my skin, like for a solid 3 hours heavily, guys. Yeah, and this is also very, very crowd pleasing. So when someone catches a whiff of Silverlake from the sillage behind you or wherever you're at in your bubble, they will absolutely love this fragrance, guys. And people will absolutely smell you, especially since the sillage of this stuff is very, very good. That might just be because of the more modernness of this fragrance with the amber wood, of course, musk, that nice base note. And the mint is very, very heavy in the opening. And to me, mint usually projects so well. Like mint heavy fragrances are very good as far as performance goes. So for that aspect, I'm actually gonna rate this one on the performance category a solid 7 out of 10. Very, very good. Obviously, it's not beast mode or anything like that. I wouldn't really expect that for a fresh and citrus fragrance. But if you want a heavy hitting fresh and citrus fragrance, definitely check out Bentley for Men Silverlake. It does not disappoint. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up this review. For a overall rating of Silverlake, I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. So for packaging and presentation, it got a 6.5. Smell also got a 7. And performance got a 7, so I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. I do enjoy this one. I'm gonna be wearing this one a lot more once it actually warms up here in Ohio. It's still kind of chilly, but yeah, for sure in the spring and summer, I will be wearing Silverlake. So I hope you guys did enjoy this review of Bentley for Men Silverlake. Let me know down below if you've tried this fragrance or any of the other fragrances from the house of Bentley. I'm very curious to know. And also let me know if you will be picking this one up as well. I think you guys should, especially if you like more modern fragrances, especially with the mint and citrus heavy fragrances as well. But that wraps it up. Give it a like down below if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. And I'll catch all you guys in the next fragrance upload. Take care, everybody.